global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Beautiful people, welcome back to Global Happenings to the YouTube channel. While Nigerians were on the street, they hit the street over bad governance across Nigeria, worldwide, nationwide rather. Something unique happened in Abuja that caused a lot of outrage. You're going to find out what happened in INEC, between INEC and Labour Party, and the officials, that brought a lot of reactions. So before we go to the newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Now, the altercation between some security personnel attached to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and officials of Labour Party (LP) has elicited condemnation. Now, it was alleged that the Labour Party National Chairman Julius Abure was barred from participating in the quarterly consultative meeting between INEC and leaders of political parties. A national chairman of the Northern Obedient Youth Assembly, that's NOYA, NOYA, Hussaini Mota, in a statement yesterday, accused INEC of plans to truncate the Labour Party in the 2027 general elections. Now, he said, by this shameful action from INEC leadership, we are able to confirm INEC's complicity. The international community is by this placed on notice. They should not waste their resources funding a compromise commission and an organization working against democratic principles. There should be a reason Labour Party was singled out when there are more contentious crises going on in the All Progressive Congress (APC), People's Democratic Party (PDP), and other invited political parties. INEC had reportedly cited the current crisis in the Labour Party as a reason for barring Labour Party National Chairman Barrister Julius Abure from attending a meeting meant for the Commission and leaders of political parties, he said. Now, Mota further explained, and I quote him word for word, "It was a show of shame for Professor Yakub Mahmoud-led INEC to allow itself to be used as a political tool to serve selfish interests of criminal politicians who are bent on milking Nigerians dry and slink to power as if it is their birthright. It is obvious that INEC and APC are working together to continue enslaving Nigerians with poverty and bad governance. No wonder they are afraid of youth protesting against the government. The card INEC is playing is a dangerous one, and it is inimical to our democracy, because a situation where an electoral body will become partisan, the hope of the country is lost and bad governance will continue to prevail." He, however, called for the immediate sack and prosecution of INEC chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu over his alleged romance with the APC. Professor Yakub Mahmoud has no business being the chairman of INEC after the shameful outing in 2023. He should resign and formally join the APC and stop hiding under the cover of commission to perpetuate evil, Mokhtar said. Wow. Of course, that generated a lot of reactions from Nigerians. But let's look at this, before we go into reactions of Nigerians, let's look at this critically. Abure have not really comported himself well, but there's something Mokhtar said that caught my attention. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Labour, APC, PDP also have their crisis, very serious crisis. But in all of these crises, none of them has been a case of, asking the national chairman, who is national chairman, who is not acceptable national chairman. Even when Secondus was there, it was known that Secondus was the chairman. Although there was this, issue of Secondus should resign and all that, but it was a known fact. The Secondus, that was when PDP was having very serious issue with the national chairman. But for that of Abure conducted some conventions, some months back, of which a lot of persons, even when they invited INEC, before INEC could say Jack, they changed their venue like 2-3 times. Some of this back and forth movement, even after the election, there have been this issue of Abure, Apapa led, they are saying Abure is not the chairman, Apapa says he's the chairman. This has been a tussle that has been ongoing for long. Look, while we also talk about INEC, we should also talk about Labour Party and the way they conduct themselves. Abure have really not, been able to give that name, the chairmanship. If you're after that long tenure, there's now need for a fresh convention. Why not hold a fresh convention that is all encompassing? Rather than keep bringing the contention everywhere, they are saying make it all encompassing. Let everyone who's intending to run. You can't just dissolve an ESCO and reabsorb the same ESCO. Only you vote, only you bought from, only come on. Make it all encompassing. And if you're already starting LP in this fashion, how would it look like when it becomes a really mega party? And people who have joined in are saying, can we make this open? And while we talk about INEC not being fair or INEC official, when you do your own part, do your own bit, nobody will sideline you. Don't forget Labour Party spring a lot of surprises in 2023, and now you are now in the internal tussle of yourself. Why not look within? If Abure truly loves Labour Party and he has intention of Labour Party at heart, I have intention of both the card carrying members, the person of Peter Obi at heart. Why not make this thing very open? And if you feel you have done well as a chairman, make it open. Your people will still vote you in. Because I believe that there are a lot of persons who believe that Abure has served enough. And in as much as Abure is on that seat, Apapa will wake up by 2026 and begin to contest that leadership again with him. Look at Callistus. He's up again saying that Abure is not even supposed to be there in the first instance. But if a proper convention is being conducted, where INEC is involved, nobody feels marginalized, you do your normal campaign, and if obedience, see transparency even in Labour Party, you'll be surprised those who are standing on the sideline will join in and become Labour Party carry members. Most of the obedient are just obedient, they are not Labour Party members. And to a great extent, I understand the pains the likes of Kenneth Okonkwo is saying. And the kind of embarrassment that went down. While Mokhtar is busy saying, we're not the only people that have internal crisis. Should you also be encouraging? This is it's an old party, but with a new breed of persons that ought not to be having this kind of crisis. As at this time, if this is not even election year, and Labour Party is so engrossed with internal crisis, imagine 2026 how to look like. Labour Party will just be grounded, and that's a lot of persons are already calling up Peter Obi to do the needful now. If you cannot contain and control and correct the internal crisis in a bedeviling Labour Party now, I think wisdom demands that you should take a walk. Take a walk if you need to go back to PDP. But if you ask me, hey, fire pan to fire. If you move from Labour Party back to PDP, fire pan to fire. I already said PDP gone. He's already on life support. So maybe Peter Obi should begin to look at just like what Kenneth Okonkwo saying. Maybe they should look at having a bigger vision. It's gonna be a big one because these guys politicians play dirty in Nigerian politics. That's gonna wrap it up. Let's put in that conversation also take. Have a nice time.
Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze,